I didn't believe that the quality of education that was available to them in the public schools in Plainfield was up to the level that I think it could be.
Okay.
You know, so my first question is, you know, under what, how is it that he knows my agenda? And secondly, you know, my intent isn't to represent any one particular group or faction as much as it is to represent everyone that lives in the 22nd district. I don't think they're mutually exclusive, frankly.
Let's go to Rick. Rick, what would you say to that? Rick Smiley.
Which particular part of it? Whether or not he can represent the 22nd?
Well, just giving a view of what was said here between Jerry and Bo.
Well, actually, I have another question. Where's Linda Stidley?
Well, she hasn't showed up. As you see, that seat there is empty.
You know,
and we invite people, but as I told you the other day, I cannot
I know you
physically walk them. Put me in jail. The Reverend had to come get me out.
I know you can't.
Because they ain't going to feed me the right kind of food, you know.
Well, the Assemblyman is correct in that I think Bo would have some trouble representing the 22nd District.
Yes.
Given the makeup of the Assembly and the Senate. Right?
Yes.
Could he get something done? I'll tell you, if I'm representing the 22nd District, I'll go across the aisle to represent our people if I need to. I'm hoping that won't happen given the vast majority, but if I needed to, I'd go across the aisle. Whether or not Bo is willing to do that to get his agenda passed for the 22nd District and his constituency, I don't know. But since you got him on the phone, you could certainly ask him if he.
Bo, are you willing to go across, as Rick Smiley said?
Absolutely.
I think it would be foolish that anyone wouldn't go, right? I mean, that would be the job.
There's the reality of working across lines, and then there's the rhetoric of working across lines.
I think that this is what the president was saying, that we have to go beyond party lines if we're going to save America from the economic catastrophe that we're in.
You know, this is not about Rick and I.
And this is all friendly fire here. This is just friendly
It's
fire.
all a possibility that we both can win. Or I can lose, or he can lose. The bottom line is that whatever happens on the Democratic side in the 22nd District, take it to the bank, we have to work together as a team. The last Democrat that represented the city of Plainfield, she chose to go to Trenton and have an independent voice. And we lost that seat for 10 years.
Sure.
Because it just didn't work. I happen to be very fortunate that I am able to go across the aisle. And as Rick and I know, just 10 years ago, this month, we were able to get Plainfield back as an Abbott district. But I had to go across the aisle because of the fact it was something they wanted, it was something that I wanted. So I don't say I disagree with going across the aisle. The bottom line is that it's cut and dry. Either you're a Democrat in Trenton or you are a Republican in Trenton. A prime example, I was the key vote when Ariel Servios became the speaker. Again, it was along Democratic lines. So anybody that wants to make it something other than that, and by the way, we're not here just to talk about Plainfield. There's 11 other municipalities that we have to represent.
Of course.
And I like to feel I've been able to do that.
You know, no, let me comment. The other day, on Harvest Radio, on my Sunday sermon, I surrendered my Sunday sermon to some people called Focus on Care in Scotch Plains, and they take it homeless veterans. And they spoke very highly of the work and stuff that you do. Okay, we're going to go to a break.
The homeless rate for veterans is multiple times higher than
I didn't think she'd come. I didn't think she'd come. And I've been saying it all along. I said, yeah. Look who's here.
Right here.
She certainly changed since you last had it.
I'm hearing like your voice a little soft.
Can you guys not share this like that? It's her track.
Well, I believe you sent your invitation, but on Tuesday night, did you get an invitation for Tuesday nights for him?
No.
Nobody called you, nobody asked you to.
No.
That's why I have trust issues.
No,
Wednesday?
What do you mean, at the library?
Yeah.
Oh, the library was Wednesday night.
Wednesday. Yeah.
It was a Wednesday night, right? The Wednesday, because we had the show the next day. So it was Wednesday. But that, that's out of the hands. Remember now, you guys are on tape, on video.
And we welcome your support and
Go ahead.
donations. Please contact us at www.focusoncaring.org. Thank you.
Bring the church and bring the family to Somerset Patriots baseball. Special group discounts are available now.
I'm Reverend Zachariah Jackson, Church was happening now, downtown.
Rick Smiley.
And features an all-you-can-eat buffet. This summer, have a picnic with the Somerset Patriots.
Hey, New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey, are you ready to praise, worship, and shout? It's the biggest gospel fellowship of the year. McDonald's Gospel Fest 2009, starring the electrifying Miss Patti LaBelle, the psalmist himself, Donnie McClurkin, gospel superstar CeCe Winans, Regina Bell, Jane Ross, Billy White, Sissy Houston, and Bishop Hezekiah Walker and the LFT Choir.
One thing though, when you're sharing this mic, don't drag this. Take it. You have to take it physically out. Okay.
Or go to the Prudential Center box office. Go and get your tickets now. It's the gospel show of the year. Hallelujah.
Hi, we're Birch, and you're tuned to the Gospel Hit. Hi, this is Yolanda Adams, and you're listening to Harvest Radio, WKMB, 1070 AM.
Okay, we're back, and Linda Stender is here.
Thank you.
Okay, so she's here in the house, right here with the rest
So I
of
know
them.
for sure she got an invitation.
Well,
Because she's here.
she's here,
And I'm pleased to be here, so thank you very much.
And we're happy to have you, we're happy to have you. Bo,
Yes.
okay, Linda's here also.
Oh,
Yes, just to give you a heads up.
thank you.
Okay. Linda, we were talking earlier about the position of assembly person. Imagine we're so used to saying assemblymen. In your case, we would say assembly woman. Okay, because I remember when Annie McWilliams, when she came to freeholders, we were so used to saying, what was it, freeholder man or whatever, we had to change that right there. Okay, Linda, for 6 months I walked the streets in Plainfield and different parts of Union County, and even in Essex County. I talked to people about this position, the assembly person. Most people don't know what it is that you guys do. You're not a mayor, you're not the governor, you're not the senator. So, I voted assemblyman many times. I voted for Jerry Green many times, only because I got some cousins from Georgia named Green. So I just pulled a, I said, well, hey, you know what? I'm just going to pull because I really didn't know the position. I knew the governor, and I knew what the mayor meant, councilman, but I really just didn't know what the assembly body was all about. And so many people that have tossed firestones at you guys really don't know what you do. So we want, maybe in your own words, can you explain to the people what exactly that you guys do?
I'd be happy to, and thank you so much for inviting me here today. I'm very pleased to join you, Reverend, and be here with my partner in the legislature, Jerry Green, and Rick Smiley. I think the best way to think of what the title assembly person, assemblywoman, assemblyman means is to think of it in terms of we assemble the budget for the state of New Jersey.
All right, the budget.
And we assemble the laws that govern. We are a co-equal branch with the governor and with the judiciary, so we're the legislative branch, and it is a different function than being